Hey, what is up guys? It is me, Gdawgie here, and today I have a different style video planned. We're going to talk about the 5 things that I think need to change in Warzone. I've logged tons of hours in this game recently and I love it, but there are definitely some things I would change about it. So here are 5 things I would change in Call of Duty Warzone. Also, before we start, one more thing I wanted to mention. All of this footage that I'm going to show you is from a game that I streamed live on my Twitch. www.twitch.tv/gdawgiegames. Check it out. We have a lot of fun. I've been streaming a lot of Warzone, but I do other games like Battlefront 2, Minecraft, CSGO, pretty much whatever I'm playing at the time with my friends. So if you want to be a part of that stream, come check it out, drop a follow, and yeah, it'd be much appreciated. Anyway, on to the video. Number 1, rock climbing. Okay, so this is definitely a bit of an obvious one, but traversing the map in Warzone is way too difficult. While this statement can be applied to pretty much most of the map, the main problem is with the ledges and rocks, which look easily traversable, but instead you slide and bobble until you die to the zone, another player, or least likely manage to actually find a way up. These ledges appear to be short and climbable, but many times this is just a front before you start sliding like they are made of ice for absolutely no reason. Possibly one of the most frustrating things on this list, the rocks are a definite must fix.
Oh. Nice game. Saw that.
Dude, these rocks are so dumb. Fuck.
I made it.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god. Number 2, removing shooting whilst dropping. The toxic player's favorite part of the game. The ability to shoot while dropping is frustrating and unnecessary. There's nothing worse than trying to drop to your spot of choice and getting your armor tagged off by someone else dropping. Even worse is when someone downs you while dropping before you've had a chance to play the game. Look at other popular battle royale games. There's a reason this feature is virtually non-existent outside of Warzone. It is an infuriating mechanic that should be removed in favor of a more rage-free game. It generally doesn't affect me, being that I am more often the killer than the killie, but I can still recognize a poor game mechanic when I see one, and for that reason, it makes the list. Number 3, RPGs and other explosives. Another common complaint with this game, the amount of games that have ended for me due to RPGs and explosions is ridiculous. It feels like every time I die, it is an explosion. First, with RPGs, they are simply too overpowered. They fire too fast, and 9 times out of 10, it's an instant down, no matter the distance away. I understand that in real life, an explosion would fuck my shit up, but this isn't real life, and it's an uncounterable weapon which is not fun to fight against. It feels like anyone can wield an RPG and wreck with it. Now, onto other explosives. In particular, the C4. This has similar problems to the RPG. However, my main problem with these explosives are the blast radius and the lack of protection cover provides. I feel as though if I don't have full 3 armor, I get hit by a C4 and killed in one shot, even if I find partial cover. I think they should reduce the blast radius so it is more of a utility and less of a first choice weapon, and put more emphasis on skill weapons. Number 4, the amount of armor. Now this may be a contentious topic because I have not seen many complaints about this, but I strongly feel that this game could improve drastically if they reduce the number of armor plates you can use from 2 to 3. Whoever thought that armor should have more hit points than the player's basic health should be fired. Not really, but still. The idea that armor has 150 HP and your basic health bar is only 100 HP is bad. This pretty much means if you have no armor, you will lose. The fact that fights can be determined almost solely by the amount of armor you have is ridiculous. Name another battle royale game that has used this system. Most games go with the standard 100 HP armor and 100 HP health, not because they are boring, but because it works. This proven system helps keep fights interesting because you always have the chance to win. Armor is still important, but it is beatable if you have the jump on a player, or better skill. This will also help make guns that are currently not viable more so. Guns like the Scar, Odin, and Marksman rifles are more viable because the limits on rate of fire and ammo capacity will be less drastic. 20 rounds in an Odin can do a lot more damage to a squad with 600 HP rather than 750 HP. While this may be the change I feel most strongly about, I understand it will most likely never happen and may even seem flat out stupid to other people. However, to me, it seems like a reasonable change. Number 5, adding a manual gas mask toggle. Definitely another personal grievance of mine. The gas mask system is one that needs a bit of tweaking. The number of late game, edge of the zone fights that have been ruined or almost ruined for me due to the repeated pulling on and off of the gas mask is crazy. I've even lost a 1v1 in the final zone because of being unable to ADS on repeated peaks as I unknowingly dipped in and out of the zone looking for cover. My suggestion is that they add an option for manual control of when a player pulls on and takes off the mask. I would suggest for console they add this to the D-pad to make it easily accessible. I think this would help save frustration for players as it gives them more control over the game and lets them decide whether they should prep for the gas or take a little zone damage so they can win the fight they are currently in. Giving the player more options to tweak the game to their preference is always a good move, so I think this change should be a no-brainer for the game devs. And that's my list. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing about the 5 changes I would make to Warzone. Let me know which ones you agree with, disagree with in the comments below, and share this with your friends so we can spread the word on these changes. I hope you subscribe to see the next video, and I'll catch you all later. See ya.